Dr. Mayetta, members of the school committee, faculty, family, and friends, thank you all for joining me and my classmates for this celebration of the achievements of the class of 2014. It's crazy to believe that 13 years together have flown by in what feels like the batting of an eye. Yet here we stand, about to walk across the stage and receive a diploma that can only open more doors of opportunities for us. Reflecting back on our journey together, our elementary years may seem like a different lifetime, yet it was not so long ago that we took those first steps into the classroom as little kindergarteners, scared yet excited to see what the world had to offer. On September 11th, 2001, we prepared for our start of kindergarten. I remember counting down the days until I could go to school, and finally learned what my older sister and all of her friends had taunted me with. In the aftermath of bewilderment, confusion, anger, and ultimately grief which followed that day, we, though young kindergarteners, were thrust into a world far different than the fairy tales and fantastic utopias which we had seen on television. We were given a glimpse of the real world, one that even our guardians and teachers could not comprehend nor prepare us for. Despite the darkness and sadness that washed over the nation, we still carried on. We ventured to school each day and persevered to attain an education, despite the shattered empire that surrounded us. This turbulent time was unpredictable and scary, as the future always seems to be. Yet day after day, we carried on, not just as a class, but as a nation. Rather than letting the darkness define us, we rose and pushed forward with an indomitable strength. When faced with fear, confusion, and uncertainty, we did not resign, but rather, we leaped over these obstacles to learn an invaluable lesson that we will take with us as we continue on past high school and face further challenges in life. As we embarked on this journey during this wildly outrageous timed period, we were thrust into a new experience, where friendships were forged and relationships were made, and suddenly, the days grew more bearable. The power of a support system manifested at this time, and suddenly the people we met along the way became the most memorable components of the quest. Moving forward from our first day some 13 years ago, we were taught another profoundly significant lesson: the importance of pressing onward while keeping the past close to heart. While tonight marks the official end of high school, we will surely be prepared to keep the memories and class spirit alive with us as we all begin our new and separate journeys. Since then, the school has become our safe haven. We all know and can rely on each other. Stepping off the bus each day, we were provided with an abundance of knowledge, not for the sake of fulfilling a curriculum, but for someday changing the world. In this world, an education is crucial, a coveted achievement, and it does not come easily. It requires hard work, dedication, and drive. In the midst of the confusion and anguish, we began our journey together, and now we gather to complete it. This is not to say that the world that we are entering now is peaceful and at ease. We will all surely face more challenges and obstacles along the way. There will be future trials, and we will all surely falter more as the time unfolds. The difference is that now we have the wisdom and the capability to propel ourselves forward, and not always make the right decisions, but to make a decision, and to learn from it. Receiving the diploma shortly will be an incredible feeling, one that we have worked so relentlessly and tirelessly for. Attaining a high school degree is an honor, and a testament of the hard work and efforts that we invested through the years, and one should feel a great sense of pride receiving it. The wait is long, but in the end, one piece of paper confirms that we have made it, that we have succeeded, that we leaped over obstacles to acquire it. However, at the end of the day, it is still a simple sheet of paper, a nice addition to our collection of other memorabilia. Yet, nonetheless, the diploma confirms what we already know. What is truly important is what is done with the diploma. Having completed this chapter of our lives, what we do next with the lessons learned, not simply from the textbooks, is what is truly important. At the end of the day, the diploma is a symbol of our potential. We all have the power and the distinct ability to alter the course of the world in a multitude of ways. And the paths that we choose to pursue are the ones that we decide. As William Shakespeare put it, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Surely a diploma grants us more opportunities, yet it is what is done with these opportunities that will shape us into who we will become. A Lancer is a member of the cavalry who rushes into the vast unknown, aware of the fact that this may include great peril and frightening surprises, yet still steady nonetheless. Receiving the diploma tonight is recognition for living up to the title of a Norton Lancer. We are all prepared to step forward into the unknown and ready to take action. John F. Kennedy once said that time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life. And surely now we must be thrust into the adult world that we have been witness to for so long. While it may be preferred to stay in the safety net that the school has provided for us for most of our lives, it is time to leave and to discover the future and explore the passions which will shape our destinies. The course of history is in all of our hands, and though this seems like an overwhelming undertaking, we are all fully prepared as we carry with us the lessons that we learned together. Therefore, I would like to offer my most sincere congratulations to the class of 2014 and the best of luck in putting this diploma to good use.